Time to crack open the sports page with the Orlando Sentinel and FM 96.9 The Game's Mike the Bulldog Bianchi.
On JRR.
Bulldog Sports Page brought to you by JRR's pregame action ahead of Thursday Night Football. We'll be out again tomorrow evening. Headed to Heathrow, Taco Bob.
Yes, we are. Casey's Sports Bar in Heathrow. Bucket specials and 5 pair of Earth Day birthday tickets were given away. Got your attention with that, I'm sure. Tomorrow, Casey's Sports Bar in Heathrow starting at 6 before the football game.
Yeah, which will be the Steelers and the Patriots. Good morning, Bulldog.
Good morning. Speaking of the NFL,
I heard you snicker at that matchup.
I know.
Did we mention we'll have Earth Day birthday tickets to give away?
Thank God.
Yeah,
it's funny. Yeah. I have a Steelers player in my fantasy league, and I'm thinking of pulling him out, dog, just because I looked at him. I go, oh well, Pickett was kind of a little hope, and he's out, and
yeah. You know who else might be out? Trevor Lawrence. We talked about it yesterday. He got injured on Monday Night Football against the Bengals when one of his own offensive linemen got pushed backwards and fell onto his ankle. Well, he has a high ankle sprain. Doug Peterson, the head coach, revealed yesterday, says there's not really a timetable for when he returns, but did not rule him out for this weekend's game. I think I think that's bull. I don't think Trevor Lawrence is going to be back this weekend with a high ankle sprain. You just mentioned Kenny Pickett. He had a high ankle sprain. He actually had surgery to repair the high ankle sprain so he could heal quicker and maybe get back. But doesn't say that Trevor Lawrence is going to have surgery here.
Come on, fire in some cortisone and let's go.
That's what I'm saying.
Strap him up, get out there.
Roid it out, man.
Hey, Bulldog, did you see Aaron Rodgers on McAfee's show yesterday?
Oh, he blasted the Jets.
Ooh-wee, that was interesting.
Really? Because I watch McAfee a couple times a week, and I just didn't watch yesterday. That sucks. I would love to see what happened.
Yeah, he blasted the Jets. I guess there's rumors and rumblings out there that Zach Wilson, the backup quarterback, who's been starting in Aaron Rodgers' stead, says the rumor is that Zach Wilson said he doesn't want to play anymore this year, doesn't want to risk injury. And, it came from The Athletic, who, quoted some anonymous source within the Jets organization. And Aaron Rodgers essentially said it's chicken, that these leaks are coming out of the Jets organization. And, he ripped the organization pretty good, I thought. Didn't you, Lynch?
Absolutely. He that's one thing I admire about him. He says exactly what's on his mind, and he doesn't hold back. He doesn't hold back. I wish there was more of that.
If he's going to do mushrooms, he'll tell you.
Right, exactly, Taco.
You know who else didn't hold back yesterday? Another politician jumping on the Florida State. Got wronged bandwagon. Ron DeSantis gave a speech yesterday. I guess he was revealing his budget, his new budget, which is, billions of dollars. He says he's setting aside $1 million of the state budget. So, Florida State, if they want to sue the college football playoff committee.
For what? Sue him for what?
I don't know. Politicians, when there's a bit hot sports issue, they flock to it like pigeons flocking to a discarded French fry, for crying out loud.
I just say at this point, it's done. Move on. Next year there's a 12-team playoff. Get in.
And it sucks. It sucks what happened. We've all acknowledged that. That's for sure. But the politicians jump on. Come on.
Interesting concept. We all know Stephen A. Smith likes to create controversy on the ESPN. He brought up an interesting point, though. All right. He said if, Deion Sanders wanted that Florida State job, that's one of the reasons he's mad at Florida State, because he didn't get the head coaching job. If Deion Sanders were coaching Florida State and they were undefeated in same scenario as this year, would they have been left out? Stephen A. Smith says no, because of the sizzle and all of that. I tend to agree with him.
I think I might agree as well.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, I don't think Deion could have coached him to an undefeated record.
That's what I wanted to get into. Yeah.
Yeah, but caveat, if he did, in same situation, quarterback gets injured, I think Stephen A's got a point. The ratings with Dion would have been unbelievable, right?
Yeah. Hey, one other college football. What's this proposal by the NCAA now to create a new elite level of teams?
It's groundbreaking is what it is.
Yeah.
It's actually groundbreaking. The NCAA president, Charlie Baker, wrote a letter to the constituents yesterday and says that essentially, we want to create a new subdivision of the highest level schools where they can essentially pay their athletes whatever they want to pay them. Not just scholarship money. They can pay them. His suggestion is every athlete, men and women, get $30,000 per year, which they can spend however they want. And if schools want to pay their athletes more than that, then that's their business. So he's essentially saying, a high, SEC, Big Ten, Power 5, they can pay their athletes whatever they want to pay them. So it's pretty groundbreaking, honestly. See if it comes to fruition. Ohio State AD Gene Smith, he says, I'm behind it. So a lot of these big time schools are probably behind it because NIL money is scarce. These boosts, I knew this was going to happen. The boosters aren't anteing up or are not going to ante up year after year after year to pay these athletes. It's not going to happen. The schools are going to have to do it themselves. So.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I see that.
By the way,
I see the Hard Rock sports betting app is now available to everyone in Florida. Saw that happen yesterday.
That's right. I know you guys are following the NBA in-season tournament. The Final Four.
I'm rooting for the Lakers, man.
Oh, no way. No way.
I was out once the Magic were out.
I'm rooting for the Pelicans, all right? I want to see the Pelicans win. They're in the semifinal as well. Lakers and Milwaukee also in. Pelicans are in along with is it the Pacers? Yeah, the Pacers are in the semifinals.
Pelicans, they still have that chubby kid who blew the sneaker out and had the huge deal.
Chubby kid? Zion Williamson?
Zion, yeah. Yeah, he was a little chunker. Did nothing against him.
No question.
Hell of a player.
Magic
so chubby, he blew his shoe out.
Magic back at it at Cleveland tonight, and the Lightning will be hosting Pittsburgh.
There you have it.
Mike, the Bulldog Bianchi from AM 740 and FM 96.9 The Game. Also, sports columnist for the Orlando Sentinel. And grown man barking to take us out of the sports page here on JRR.
Oh, oh.